Welcome to our study on permutations. So we just continue with further examples on permutations in events where you have some letters repeating as you are asked to make the arrangements. So the first example, in how many ways can you arrange the letters of the word Mississippi? Mississippi is just a state in the US. So we have the letters M, we have I, we have S, and we have P. M is only appearing there once. I is appearing 1, 2, 3, 4 times. S is appearing 4 times, and P is appearing twice. So we count how many letters we have. We have 4 plus 4, which is 8, plus 2, which is 10, plus 1, which is 11. So Mississippi has 11 letters. So we have 11 factorial over the letters that are repeating. So the letters that are repeating, we have I is repeating 4 times, so over 4 factorial. S also 4 times over 4 factorial, and P 2 times over 2 factorial. Now what's left is to simplify. What we have there is 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 factorial. So we leave it at 4 factorial because we have a 4 factorial down there which can be cancelled out. So we have 4 factorial. Then the second 4 factorial, let's expand it or simplify it, which is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 2 factorial is 2 times 1. So 4 factorial and the 4 factorial up there will cancel, or they will divide. Then 2 times 3, this will give us 6. So looking at ways to easily simplify or cancel out what can cancel. 2 times 3 is 6. So 6 here and the 6 on top will divide. We have 4 and 2 left. This will give us 8. So 8 there is 1 and 8 up there is 1. So what's left is 11 times 10 times 9 times 7 times 5. And this will give us 34,650. So there are 34,650 ways in which you can arrange the word Mississippi. Our second example, in how many ways can you arrange the letters of the word again? So we count how many letters we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 factorial over the letters are repeating. It's just A, and yet it repeats or it appears twice. So over 2 factorial. And this is equal to 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 factorial over 2 factorial. 2 factorial and 2 factorial divide to give us 1. We have 5 times 4 is 20, and 20 times 3 is 60. So there are 60 ways in which you can arrange the letters of the word again. Number 3, if all permutations of the letters of the word again are arranged in the order as in the dictionary, what is the 49th word? So we have the word again. In example 2, you are arranging again, moving around all the letters to get all the possible arrangements in having these letters side by side. With number 3, you have to arrange them in a way that you make a word starting in the order of the alphabet, meaning I will start with A because A is the first letter in the alphabet from these letters. Then we have G, then we have I, and we have N. So what this means is, if we're going to have our first word, it has to start with the letter A. This is the starting word. Then after we choose this letter or have this letter to start the word, what's left are the letters G, A, I, and N. And these are the letters that you're going to keep changing to make the different words starting with the letter A. Meaning you're just simply arranging 4 letters. And how many ways you can arrange these 4 letters side by side is simply 4 factorial. and this is equal to 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which is equal to 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 2 is 24. So there are 24 words which you will make starting with the letter A. We go to the next letter. The second letter in the order of the alphabet from A is G. So if G is going to start every word, it means the letters that you are left with to move around are A, I, and N. So these are the letters that you're going to arrange. There are 4, but then we have something repeating, which is A. So 4 factorial over 2 factorial. And this will give us 4 times 3 times 2 factorial over 2 factorial. 2 factorial and 2 factorial cancel. You're going to have 12. So you can make 12 words starting with the letter G. How many words do we have in total? 24 words starting with the letter A plus 12 will give us 36. Our interest is to find the 49th word. So the next letter from G is I. So if we're going to have every word starting with the letter I, the letters left for us to move around or to arrange are A, G, and N. So in the number of ways that we can arrange these letters here, it's 4 factorial over 2 factorial, because A is repeating, and this is equal to 12. So we're now adding 12 words to 36 words. We have a new total here, total number 2, which is 36 plus 12, and this will give us 48. So the remaining letter is N. So if every word is going to start with the letter N, then the next letters, the letters remaining are A, G, and I. So the word that you're going to make a number 49 is simply N, A, then from A, the next letter is G and I. So this will be the 49th word. Thank you.